Good afternoon. Apologies for the hair. Beekeeping doesn't do for good hair, especially on a hot, slightly humid, sweaty Sunday afternoon. Right, what we have here is interesting. I'm looking forward to it. There's a sofa. I'll bring that forward and pop my Langstroth in its place. I've got a cutting table ready to pop the comb in to some empty frames. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I've just flipped the sofa on its back to have a slightly better look. And here we are. They're quite happy going in and out, in and out. No idea how big the nest is. Every day is different. Right, popped the hive in the approximate position of the old entrance. Got a few sniffing around the sofa again, but hey. Right. It's amazing what we do for beer, isn't it? I can hear them quite well. You can almost hear the poor little things coughing. Okay, there's one or two of them. Might even be time to glove up on this one. Right, it's been a hot couple of days and we've had a comb fall off. Sorry about the camera angle. Still on the tripod. There we go. Might be its own cutout. So I just got to do this gently, I think. It's all very fragile new comb. Chock full of nectar. And even some capped honey already. So they've been here a little while. Very, very, very sticky bees. Sticky me too. And I'll get this back anyway. Come on. Perhaps I should have organised that bucket of water to wash my hands in. Rah! Assuming the brood nest is next door in this partition. Either it's underneath. They have no queen. Or it's elsewhere. Not in this side either. This is going to be interesting. So I shall do some open surgery from the front as well. I've just flipped it on its front edge for a second or two. Although, if I do this properly, I might be able to just shake them onto this. Yep, okay, here goes. Not quite how easy as it. There's a few here. Whoops. Alright, okay. Best laid plans and mice and men. A few on there. We'll see how they go. They might clump up, and if the queen's there, great, we can move her. But meanwhile, that allows me to have a better look up inside. And there's nothing there. And that's like peering straight up inside the top of the sofa. But to be sure, I'm going to make sure. There's quite a few still roaming around here. Right. At least we've got some comb to make it smell like home. A lot of them walking. A lot of them in the air. Two separate places, which is great. Yeah, there's some of them. They might be doing my job for me. Climbing up the buckets here. At least I can pick them up and brush them in. Lovely. They seem to be very gentle girls, which is great. Haven't had any headbutts yet. But we do have quite a few going back to the sofa, which is not necessarily a good thing. So, I'll try that same thing again. Trying to luck with it. Yay! Move the sofa a bit further away. They're clustering nicely on the buckets for me. Haven't seen the queen yet, but she could be anywhere. This may not be quite as straightforward as I thought it was. But one good thing, they're going into the hive. Or there's a lot of lost souls around it. Poor girls. But there's still a hell of a lot over there, too. So I'm having to attack it on the other side at the moment. Start stripping it down. Good thing they don't want the sofa back. Not going to be very comfortable after I've finished with it. Got to rehydrate. Back in a tick. Right, now, where were we? Don't particularly want to stay on the plate. These will fall off again. They're a bit more mobile than I'm used to. Transfer. They're still coming back to here. There's virtually no comb there. Why would they choose the sofa? No idea. Try another approach. And gently drag them over to the hive that's here, and there are some bees in there, and smash them, tap them so they fall off, and then take the sofa well away so they can't get anywhere near it. Then start to seriously disassemble it. Right, and I've softly dragged it over. There's still a few in the air, lots in the sofa itself. So at least I can try and get them off. They're not in the sofa anymore. It's way over there. And hopefully I'll smell a little bit of home in there and walk in. We can but try. It seems to have worked. No promises yet, but. A hell of a lot on the outside and a lot of walking in. And quite a few are fanning from the top too, which is good. Fanning from here even. So I'll give them a little while and then have a cup of tea or something. Leave them in peace. Now I know their sense of smell is great and they can be quite persistent blighters, but this is interesting. Basically I got them out of the sofa and popped them in there. They've mostly walked into it, but obviously the airborne sisters have decided to go not back there where the sofa was at stage 1, but all the way over there. So we've actually got a split. A lot of them have gone home to the sofa and are ready to make more comb because it still smells like home. This is where I've got a little more artillery. After nipping home for a cup of tea, I brought some nasty smelling sprays, or clove oil, cinnamon oil, orange oil. Nothing nasty that will kill them, but it should make it unpalatable for them. And I might even start demolishing this sofa for Pete and Mark as well. Right, but meanwhile I've got to gently try and drag it back. Could be fun. Because it's all the way over there. Right, let's see if I can persuade him to go in. I have made the sofa smell horrible with eucalyptus oils, clove oils and cinnamon oils and orange oils. There's still a few hovering around where it was over that way, but that's there's nothing there for them now, so they should, in theory, smell everybody else here. And there's that white piece there is the last piece of the internal of the hive, but a lot of them are clustering on the outside and I want to persuade them in, so I have to give them a bit of a puff and somewhere to go. I'm sure I can hear lots of them going. Then in they go. Yay! Your new home. Get them off here too. There they go. Go in the bin. And that. Although, they're definitely plenty inside. It's grand. And I'll leave them to it for a little while, excuse me. Ow. Oops, better not leave my smoker on vinyl. It will melt. The vinyl then. Oh yes. Okay. Thought for the day. Be careful where you put your smoker down. Especially as it's coming up to fire danger season. Got to get in a good roll and put it on a non-flammable surface. Might call it a day at that. Put the lid on and live in peace. It'd be good not to squish any when I put the lid on. Non-flammable surface. Down you get, darlings. Excuse me. That might just work. Clear up, take all the bee smelling stuff away, put it in the bin. Alright, that's all folks. Thanks for watching.